Hello everybody and welcome today to a 2016 Mercedes S350d. I am today reviewing this car that I have gone and picked up from George Kingsley Cars in Colchester, a wonderful dealership that specialises in prestige and top of the line used vehicles. It's been kind enough today to lend me their Mercedes S350d AMG line for a review, and so I could actually drive the car, see how I feel about it, talk some facts and figures with you. One thing about myself is, although I have a massive background in modified and tuner cars, I also love an executive saloon. So when they allowed me free reign of their fleet and said, what would you like to take, this was the car I pointed at first. I know some facts before even driving these about the Mercedes. They are the king of executive saloons. This Mercedes S-Class has always been a class-leading car. I've known that since I've been a young kid watching Top Gear in the 90s. I knew how much they loved these things. I've been very excited to actually get myself behind the wheel of one of these fantastic cars. Now, when these things came out, they always come out with class-leading technology. That's the one thing that is a staple of the S-Class, and it's very exciting for me today to be in one. From the journey that I've done in it so far, I've been out driving it without the cameras on because I just wanted to get a feel for it before I spoke about it. I have never ever sat in a car this comfortable before. That is a fact that I can say. I've also never sat in a car with seats this big before. The seats in this vehicle are huge. I'm actually driving the long wheelbase variant of the S-Class, so it has got some additional room in the back, but as a driver in the front seat here, this seat is so wide, so comfortable. And one thing I have noticed as well is this headrest is like a pillow. It's very soft, very comfortable. I've been sat in some traffic earlier and I just put my head back and I was like, wow, this is so nice. I also have the cooling seats on, so it's currently 28 degrees here in Colchester, and I thought it's probably best to get the cooling seats on, considering this top grain leather can warm up. So it's wonderful to have some cooling seats on as well. Now, the vehicle I'm driving right now, like I said, is the S350d, and it is a big car. It is a big car, and it has a very long bonnet. It's a very, very hard, heavy road presence, and it weighs in at just over 2,600 kilograms. So it's not a light car either, but driving it around, you'd be stumped to try and say it isn't. It feels like I am driving any normal vehicle. It's pinpoint accurate with its steering. It's light. It's light on the steering. It's very easy to maneuver around car parks. I am very impressed, as I thought I would be. Now, one thing that I do notice with Mercedes, especially in their lower range of cars, they don't build in the sat-nav. The sat-nav comes as like a TV screen that plants on top of the dashboard, whereas in this S-Class, the dash is all one big swooping, beautiful design where you've got the sat-nav, huge screen for your sat-nav, your music, and all the rest of that. Stop with the digital dashboard, which you can select the full Mercedes computer system through with the click of your hand. As a driving experience so far, it has been relaxing, which is a word I don't think I've ever used before on a car review. I feel very relaxed. I am in no way trying to rush through the traffic, and in no way am I like, oh, I just want to get to my destination to do the next part of this video. I'm very happy just sat in traffic. This is nice, this is comfortable. The sound system in this car as well is an upgrade. It is a Burnmeister upgraded sound system in this vehicle, and oh my goodness me, you can feel every vibe from the music, from the bass to the treble. It goes through you. It is unbelievable, the sound system in here. We also have up top, I've just opened up so the light might change, you might see a bit more of a shine from my head, is a big panoramic roof, which is one of my favourite features on these luxury German cars, are these pano roofs that you can get. I just feel it makes the car seem so much bigger, so much more spacious inside. It is lovely. One thing as well I have to bring up is zero road noise. I cannot hear anything outside. It is amazing. I cannot hear any real engine noise either. Bear in mind right now I have all the radio turned off because of filming, but even when I have the music up, cannot hear the engine, cannot hear anything suspect. It is honestly like we're gliding above the road. It's some experience. I have to just touch on this interior again because it is absolutely stunning. I'd almost go as far as to say it's a work of art. There's certain parts of it that I just think is absolutely beautiful. Slight minor touches that just make this interior. The stitching on the leather dash, the tweeters and the sound system that this exact vehicle has. What I've learned with S-Classes is that they're all individually spec'd. So you could put 10 S-Classes together and not one would potentially be the same. They'd all be uniquely spec'd to what the owner, the original buyer, wanted from their car. So I just want to point out that I find absolutely stunning about this vehicle. Number one, the air vent adjuster. Just here. It is absolutely beautiful. A little push button so you can hide it away on the dash, push it out, and then you go up and down, obviously for hot and cold. Number two is the LED interior lights. They're like little diamonds, and it's just absolutely beautiful. The Mercedes computer system that you use, the internal computer system for all the media and your car specs and that, very easy to operate with these, although a little bit finicky. It's still very easy, and this is so artistic and beautiful. Like, no complaints from me on that one. This is the first time I've sat in the back of this. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Big cubby hole in the centre. We've got the headphones here, the DVD system in the back. This one does not have the TV package in it. The original owner that spec'd the car didn't want it, but he has got the DVD entertainment pack in it, so you can still watch DVDs and put a games console connected up in here if you wish to. Once again, we also have interior mirrors here in the back. What a fantastic little add-on just here, along with this huge speaker in the middle of the Burnmeister sound system. We've got, once again, tweeters in the rear doors. We've got the air vents, once again, with the beautiful little adjusters in the back here. CD drive down here, which I assume goes with this. You also have all climate control, once again, in the back of this vehicle. I cannot explain how comfortable I am right now. I could sit here all day. I just also want to reiterate the value for money this thing is. We are talking a £100,000 car for £35,000, and it is 4 years old. That blows my mind. That blows my mind. As you saw, the boot space in the vehicle is incredible as well. This one doesn't have the optional extra fridge that some do come with, so you have the bigger boot space, and the subwoofer is in the boot too. We have fully adjustable rear seats as well. Let's should we go back a little bit? Should we go a bit of a recline? There we go, we're fully reclined. Now I've parked up, we can really look around the aesthetic beauty that this car possesses too. It's the minute little details that Mercedes have put into this that makes this car what it is to me. I love how massive this grille is, but it's not imposing, it's not ugly in the design. I love in the headlights, the little split parts on all of the running lights that gives it a little diamond feel, like I expressed earlier. And the shapes of the headlight projectors, stunning. They're almost like a teardrop style. They're absolutely gorgeous. The shape and the lines of the car also flow so majestically. The side profile of the car also elegant. I think it looks absolutely wonderful from the side. It's a wonderful looking, wonderfully designed car. Another really cool feature that comes on the key, which I'll show you, is the rear boot. You just pop it with the key and it opens up, and there you have access to your car. And once again, just simply shut it. It's all keyless entry as well, so I don't have to unlock and lock it. You can just walk up to the vehicle while the key's in your bag or in your pocket and open it up. It recognises the key. It's brilliant. So real quick, some quick figures on the S-Class for you while I still have you here. It's top speed of 155 mile an hour. That is limited. That is German cars are all limited to 155 out of the factory, but I'm sure that could be remapped to be taken off. Combined miles per gallon of around 47. So the 3-litre V6 turbo does produce 255 brake horsepower, which doesn't sound a huge lot in a car of this, like I said, weight and size, but it does pull very nicely when you're driving. Another pretty amazing figure fact around this vehicle is when it was brand new, the car itself, the base price of the car was £76,000, but the additional extras that the owner put on this vehicle was £16,660, and that includes the sound system and some other gadgets that I may have shown you so far. The feature this car has is the blinds, so you can travel in style and in privacy. I love that. I think that is so cool. So to do the rear screen that I said about, there is a button just up here, and you just simply press that and that will go forward and back. Lovely jubbly. And up there is that additional speaker that I was telling you about. Fantastic. I now have to take this car back to George Kingsley. I really want to say thank you for watching the review. I hope you've enjoyed. I also just want to say on these videos, they will improve over time with how I film. Right now I still only have this GoPro mount, which has fell off multiple cars and lost multiple GoPros, so I'm not willing to put it on the outside of the vehicle just yet until I upgrade my mounts and I can guarantee my cameras to be safe because I have destroyed 3 now and lost 1, so I don't want that to happen any longer. As my time draws to an end with this car, it makes me feel very grateful to have experienced it. I really, really do love this vehicle. I cannot believe the value for money that they are now as well. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe you can pick up a £92,000 vehicle for £35,000 after 4 years. I feel like this is a second-hand buyer's market for these cars, and I will see you again very, very soon. Peace.